Labanan ng mga big time. Hindi pwede ang maluwanay. Sa bilis ng mga nasyon, mahihiya ang bagong henerasyon. Tag-isa ng lakas, power, ang matras. 40 pataas. SLA Williams. Umuusok pa. Tapos na ang elimination. Nandito na ang mga humamon. Sino ang matikas? Tag-isa ng lakas, power, ang matras. 40 pataas. SLA Williams. Nanginginig pa.
Another intense showdown as teams vie for a spot in our quarterfinals to showcasing resilience, determination, and unmatched skills. Welcome back to SM SOUTHMALL Events Hall in the beautiful city of Las Piñas, the salt bed capital of the Philippines, for our second game in our Do or Die Tuesday triple header. As we can see, assistant coach Pancho Alfonso, ang paboritong Alfonso natin na hindi nakakahilo sa SINAG Liga Asya, will try to get a dub against the IGT Warriors, and the assistant coach EJ File, a former San Miguel Beerman, a PBA legend, one of the tallest players who ever played in PBA basketball league. As we will see our game at hand, it's Taytay J Project kontra IGT Warriors for another Do or Die quarterfinals 1. Good afternoon again, dedicated SLA fans, to another edition of your SINAG Lakas Kwarienta. My name is Rowy Sacote, once again with my partner, EG, Enzo, the lover boy Galarosa. Enzo, Happy New Year to you, and what can you say about this game?
Happy New Year sa'yo, Rowy, and I'm very excited kasi this tournament will remind you that basketball is timeless talaga. Kahit harang mo pa yung nakabisado ko na, huwag kang mag-alala. Pero do or die game na naman, game number 2, exciting to. And I'm pretty sure yung mga kasama natin mamaya, excited na.
Yes, I'm pretty much sure na excited ka rin kasi may bago tayong courtside reporter na excited ka nang makita.
Napakilala ko na yan.
Kamusta naman natin si Corty Benaventura, our latest addition to the team ng panels natin. So Corty, anong New Year's resolution mo for this year and what can you say about this game?
Magandang gabi mga kasinag. These two teams are looking to get the next round with stacked and complete roster. It will be an exciting game dahil both teams would either go big or go home. Kayo, Enzo and Rowy, gaano kayo ka-excited for this do or die matchup?
Okay, hindi niya sinagot kung ano yung New Year's resolution niya. So, hindi na lang rin natin sasagutin yung tanong niya. Pero speaking of...
Sagutin mo yung tanong niya.
Next time na lang kasi titignan naman natin yung updated playoff pictures natin for our...
And actually, to answer her question, hindi to ako excited kasi look at that. We are now down to the last 4 teams trying to qualify para dun sa quarterfinals 2 natin. That's to answer Courtney's question, diba? Ito tayo excited. 4 na teams na lang, or 8 teams na lang vying for 4 spots na lang. And one of these teams will get that spot na inaabangan ng kalaban netong Mapua 5-2-1 trading.
And doon ako na-excite rin, Enzo, kasi binalikan mo talaga yung mga questions ni Courtney, no? Pero balikan naman natin kung ano ang game story natin for this game. Go big or go home?
Yes, go big or go home. One last game, one last chance, one ticket to move on.
Yes, speaking of moving on, alam kong excited na lahat. So let's turn it over to our arena announcer later in a bit kasi grabe nga yung nakikita natin yung mga players right now getting ready for a win or go home. This game might win or break it dito sa SINAG Liga Asya kasi coming up, it's Taytay J Project against IGT Warriors for game number 2 of our win or go home do or die quarterfinals game 1. And now, let's turn it over to our arena announcer, officially Ram, valid for our SINAG starters of the ball game.
Good evening, SLA fans. We're coming to you live at SM SOUTHMALL, Laspinian City. This is the SLA SINAG Lakas Kwarienta Playoffs. Presented to you by IGT Integrated Green Technology. We're also live at SINAG Liga Asya YouTube channel and SINAG Liga Asya FB page. at SINAG Liga TV. Our second game, it's win or go home for both teams. The battle between Tai J Project and your IGT Warriors. And now let's meet the protagonists first for your Tai J Project. At guard number 10, Wilfred Utones. Shooting guard number 47, Ray Punong Bayan. Small forward number 12, Adrian Gurubin. Power forward number 0, Derek Hobalde. And center number 62, Jordan Beza. Tai J Project is led by head coach John Gipila, assistant coaches Pancho Alfonso and Poyet Bautista. Team manager Mr. Poch Kakanindin and team owner Mr. June Lindogan Jr. Your Tai J Project. And now let's meet the starting five for your IGT Warriors. Point guard number 14, Aldwin Entatano. Shooting guard number 12, Paul Gonzalgo. Small forward number 5, Jeff Paraiso. Power forward number 60, Alden Rica Franca. And center number 24, Marlon Bamba. IGT Warriors is led by Coach Jerome Ejercito. Assistant coaches E.J. Pyle, Danny Florano, and John Periols. Team owners Mr. Michael Jimenez and Miss Lani Cruz. Your IGT Warriors. Game officials charge in action. Michael Galutera, Show Alap, Team Maligaya, and alternate referee Dennis.
This is our SINAG starters of the ball game. Both teams with different lineups for this game. Leodones, Punong Bayan, Kerubin, Hubalde, Todok will start for J Project. And then for IGT Warriors, it's going to be Intatano, Gonzalgo, Bamba, Paraiso, and Rica Franca. Once again, SLA fans, this is another win or go home, do or die situation between IGT Warriors and Tai J Project for our quarterfinals one here in our Lakas Kwarenta tournament of SINAG Liga Asya. Once again, my name is Roy Sacote, Enzo the Loverboy Galarosa, and for the very first time, makakasama natin si Courtney Buenaventura. Well, first time sa akin. So, what a great game that we have.
Talagang hin-highlight mo talaga na first time mo.
Yes, kasi first time ko lang sa 2024 eh. Kasi, yun nga, alam mo, ang tagal ng pahinga ko eh. Kaya na-miss ko kayo guys eh.
Oh,
pero,
sayang.
eto Tai J Project in their previous game dominated IGT Warriors. So, makikita natin kung ano yung mga adjustments na gagawin ng IGT Warriors as Jeff Paraiso able to sink that first bucket for IGT. And for this game, no John Ferriols for IGT.
Actually, no reinforcements for either team. Coach Willie Miller and Coach Chris Baluyot not available then for Tai J Project, diba? So, walang reinforcement, parehong koponan, diba? It will be interesting to see how they fare. As Paraiso very aggressive in this ball game.
And no Willie Miller, no Chris Baluyot for Tai J Project. And no Mar, the GOAT Santiago pa for Tai J Project.
Pero andyan, itong si Derek Zuma Hobalde.
Yes, Derek Hobalde. What a great three-point shot right there for the former UST Growling Tiger.
Of course.
At Derek Hobalde.
Dalawa sila, di ba? Si Coach John Ferrios din. Growling Tiger din yan.
Oo. Part of the Centennial team. Itong si EJ File. Yun ang dating Gilas, Pilipinas.
Yes, before, original Gilas. Before Gilas ang pangalan, di ba? Centennial team sila.
And there's a blocking foul on Jeff Paraiso.
One thing to note din for IGT, their starting point guard, Von Ignacio, still not playing today. To the SINAG fans that are watching, let's not forget, 2-3 minutes into the quarter, Von Ignacio got injured by just walking backwards.
Grabe.
No contact injury. And yun yung mga minsan delikadong injury kasi hindi mo alam anong sanhi ng injury mo eh. He was just walking backwards. Pag step forward niya, tinaas na niya paa niya, he couldn't walk. Una, we were told na cramps lang daw yun, but if it's cramps, di ba makakabalik ka, stretch mo lang yan. But, you know, good precaution na rin for Coach Jerome Ejercito na hindi niya ipipilit si Von Ignacio ngayon, di ba?
Yes, and no John Ferriols at the same time. No Ignacio, no Ferriols. The problem is, who will step up?
Yes.
They have Alden Recafranca, they have Paul Gonzalgo on the floor.
Yes.
Jeff
and-
Paraiso at the same time.
Yes, and also, si Intatano hit that half-court shot the end of first quarter last game, di ba? So, it's a chance then for the other players, Ray Mendoza, itong si Bamba, those guys to step up. Lalo na, kayo pa magiging hero pag naipasok nyo ang team nyo towards the round 2 of the quarterfinals, di ba?
Yes, and as you can see here, the defense of IGT Warriors, no open players for Taytay J Project as they only have 3.4 seconds to shoot this ball. As Derek Obalde catch and shoot. Almost
sayang.
went in, but Alden Recafranca with the board.
A better defense being shown here by the IGT Warriors unlike last game. Same nung first game natin ha. Yung depensa na itong IGT just like Mapua. Mas active sila on the defensive end ngayon compared to the last game.
As Marlon Bamba turning garbage into gold. Averaging 7.6 rebounds per game. Etong si Marlon Bamba and 6.6 points a game. As now Derek Obalde in their previous game, Enzo, ito si Derek Obalde, he only shot 30% from the field.
Pero di ba, kahit 30% from the field, hindi kinailangan na yung unlike some of the games netong Taytay J Project, diba, that they needed Derek Obalde to really, pop off. Diba? This game or last game, maalat si Obalde, but still, the other guys stepped up like Valdivia and Kerbin.
And eto, let's turn it over muna to our courtside reporter, Courtney Benaventura, for her report on assistant coach Pancho Alfonso.
Yes, Enzo and Rowie, we all witnessed that the advantage Taytay J Project has is their speed. Ayon kay Coach Pancho Alfonso, dinaan nila talaga sa takbuhan yung height advantage na meron ng kalaban. Aside from that, they were able to limit IGT's points despite the number of turnovers they made. Let's see what would be their strength para sa isa pang do or die na laban na to. Back to you, Enzo and Rowie.
Thank you very much, Courtney, for that report. And speaking of takbuhan, dun sa report ni Courtney Benaventura, 37 fast break points ang nagawa ng Taytay J Project doon sa game na yun last game. And they forced IGT Warriors to commit 26 turnovers
Yes.
kasi they got 16 steals on that game.
Yes, and one of the things na ginawa talaga nila was deny the post entry pass to Coach John Ferriols. And that's one thing how to stop itong IGT talaga. When you deny Coach John Ferriols, get him outside of the comfort zone, parang dun sa lower box na yan, sa lower post box na yun, tulak mo siya papalabas dyan, it disrupts the IGT's offense. And at the same time, when you deny him the first pass to the post, nagsa-scramble na bigla yung IGT.
Yes.
So, we don't know yet, but ito, tingnan muna natin to.
Lakas play of the quarter natin sa inyo ng J Project Clothing Shop, the official outfitter of SINAG Liga, Asya. Donald Todok with that elbow jumper.
And going back to what I said, Roya, we don't know why Coach John Ferriols is not playing today for IGT Warriors, but it can be a blessing or it can be a curse din para sa IGT. Blessing because mabibigla tong Taytay J Project. Kausap ko kanina si CPA, Coach Pancho Alfonso. Sabi niya sa akin, hindi din nila alam na wala pala si John Ferriols, di ba? So it sometimes disrupts a scouting report or the defensive schemes of the other team. But it can be a curse kasi John Ferriols is basically Mr. Everything para dito sa IGT Warriors, di ba? So IGT, either way, blessing or curse na wala ngayon si Coach John Ferriols, di ba?
Yes, kasi John Ferriols is averaging 9.6 points per game and 7.9 rebounds a game, 3.3 assists a game, and a block per game. So, yun ang
Top
mga
3 siya sa
production.
lahat ng yun, di ba, in the team. So, meaning he's the heart and soul of this team. And like I said, last game siya talaga finukus ng Taytay J Project on the defensive end. Denying him the ball sa post-entry pass and all those things na ginawa ng Taytay. Right now, it can disrupt Taytay's game plan. But, if maka-adjust itong Taytay, it might be to the demise of IGT Warriors.
Yes, our official score is 8-6 sa 2.8 for Taytay J Project. They are maximizing the absence of John Ferriols here in this ballgame. However, they need to stop this guy, Paul Gonzalgo.
Yes. Paul Gonzalgo really tried his best to, will his team back. Again, he's another guy na anak ng isang PBA legend. Of course, Dante Gonzalgo, his father, di ba, one of the legendary enforcers in the Philippine Basketball Association. Paul Gonzalgo played so well last game, sayang lang in a losing effort, di ba? We actually have two sons of PBA legends right here. The other one is Derek Hobalde, the son of one of the greatest shooters of all time in Philippine basketball history, Sir Freddy Hobalde, who was present sa one arena last game.
Yes, so nakikita natin, one UST player and one Adamson player
Yes.
on the court right now.
Diba? Isang USD, isang Adamson, diba?
Oh, Tiger versus Falcon.
Oo.
So let's see. As
Actually, binanggit mo kanina na hindi maglalaro for Taytay J Project, Falcon din yun.
Falcon na rin yan si...
No, sige, wala mo. Sino Falcon doon? Yes!
Direct over sa
Di
Tiago.
mo alam. Oh, Adamson, sorry, Falcon yan. Estudyante.
Anong student pa siya? So mga ano yan, 2010.
Yes, as ito, Valdivia. Easy layup yan for Marvin Valdivia.
Marvin Valdivia, hindi ko makakalimutan tong player na to nung nasa Malolos Republic
19
tayo.
points first half, diba?
Mala
Grabe yun.
Kobe Bryant yung performance. So,
Exactly.
however, there was a timeout break, but before that, look at this steal right there. Stealing the ball and stealing the show for our lakas moment of the quarter. Hatid sa inyo ng Royce Hotel and Casino, the official hotel partner of SINAG Liga, Asya. Marvin Valdivia able to steal the ball and sink that one in. That's why they are up by 6 points with 4 minutes and 51 seconds remaining.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Welcome back, SLA fans. Let's look at the last performance between these two teams, huh?
There's one word to describe this ball game for Taytay. It's dominance. Look at that, 50% from the field, 61% from the free throw line, 28 assists, 37 fast break points, 29 points off turnovers. Talagang they dominated the higher seed IGT Warriors. And if you look at their elimination round statistics, itong Taytay J Project is actually the #1 team in the league in almost every statistical category. Sadya lang wala silang twice to beat at bumaba sila sa team standings. And aminado din naman itong komponan na to na may mga defaulted games sila because they fielded the player na ineligible.
Yes.
Diba? They admitted it. Tinanggap nila yung pagkatalo. Diba? But technically, they only lost once in Lakas Kwarenta and they're hanging their hats on that. And kita mo naman yung dominance nila, diba? Almost all statistical categories, nasa top 4 sila. At daming best in the league, second best in the league. Lowest na nga nila ata na statistical category is 4th best in the league, diba? That just goes to show that this is legitimately one of, if not the best composed team dito sa Lakas Kwarenta. And they have a target on their back. And IGT Warriors knows it na standings mean nothing kasi itong Taytay, they're a better team than what their standings says they are.
Yes, that's why they dominated IGT during the first game. And
Yes.
nandun pa si John Ferriols nun.
Yes, and let's not forget yung dominance na pinakita nila handing that loss to Malolos Republic. You made a reference to that game kanina for Marvin Valdivia, diba? Then we will not forget that game kasi that was the first and only loss of Malolos Republic in their home floor.
Yes, and eto Marvin Valdivia in their previous game scored 16 points, shot 53% from the field. Donald Todok naman with 13 points, 8 rebounds, 55% on the field. And eto, Adrian Kirobin, 19 points, 69% from the field and 11 assists.
Yes, Caribbean and Valdivia both had co-best player of the game awards that time. And actually, hirap na hirap ako mamili ng best player of the game nun eh. Sino ba? Sabi ko, nagpaalam na ako. Pwede bang dalawa? Wala na talagang mapili. Buti na pinagbigyan ako ng dalawa. Diba?
Look at the defense of IGT Warriors. It just shows na yung depth rin ng Taytay J Project. Even Coach Pancho mentioned that earlier pa. Last year pa, sinabi niya, ang dami pang gusto maglaro dito sa amin sa Taytay J Project.
Yes, and that's one of the reasons why
Hindi
he
siya
himself, he
nakalaro.
didn't even play, di ba? Kasi nga ang daming players na naglaro for them, gusto pang maglaro, and ang dami ding situations na uniform nga, di ba? May situations sila na nahirapan sila with regards to their uniforms.
Yes.
This team, through all of the trials and tribulations, is still considered one of the best in the entire league, di ba?
And I think hindi rin talaga pwede maglaro si Coach Pancho Alfonso as that's a breakaway shot right there for JB Bonales. Kasi Coach Pancho, lakas 40 to eh. Hindi pa naman ata 40 si Coach. Alam ko mga 27 pa lang si Coach Pancho.
Hindi ko pag narinig ka niyan, ha? Chat ka niyan mamaya, panigurado. Eh, teka, kung 27 lang yan, paano pa yung isa nilang pinild?
Sino?
Yung number 4.
Si Derek
Diba?
Nova. Hindi, 26.
Oh, yun. Oh, diba?
Dapat default rin yun.
Yun yung sinasabi ko sa'yo.
Hindi, kidding aside lang yun, SLA fans. Pero again, another shot this time for Taytay J Project. This time naman for Adrian Kirobin, who is the 7th league leaders in terms of points per game, averaging 18.9
Look
points.
at that. Good passing lane defense again ang ginagawa nila. Halos hindi maitawid ng IGT Warriors past half court yung bola. The pressure being brought by Taytay J Project, diba? It's parang basically this team marathon dapat ang kailangan mo i-train. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon with this team. How fast they run, and look at that, speaking of run.
Lakas assist of the quarter. Hatid sa inyo ng SM event. So the second home of SINAG Liga, Asya, we got it all for you. As Adrian Kerobin says that he got it all kasi imagine, number 7 in terms of points per game, 3rd overall in terms of steals per game, and the number 1 field goal percentage sa buong tournament natin, averaging 63% from the field. Etong si Adrian Kerobin, ha?
If you look at this Taytay J Project team, you'd look at the entire team, wala kang masabi is the best player, diba? Kasi anyone in every game can step up. There are games na si Marvin Valdivia ang gagawa. There are games na Adrian Kerobin gagawa. There are games na Derek Cobalde. Diba? And then, Willie Miller pa, damay mo pa dyan. Or depende, si Chris Baluyot, diba? This team is the definition of stacked from player 1 to 15. Diba? I mean, actually, hindi nga player 1 to, 17? They're that deep. And in this playoffs, diba? They're playing both of the games without a reinforcement, and they're doing well. Look at this, a 10-point lead early on.
Against IGT Warriors.
IGT Warriors pa, di ba?
Again, they are abusing the paint right now kasi walang John Ferriols to defend the paint. And there's an and-one play right there.
Lucre. What a move right there. And as you sabi mo nga, they're abusing the paint dahil nga walang John Ferriols. And look at that, ang ating lakas move of the quarter.
Atid sa inyo ng photo, the official mobility partner of SINAG Liga, Asya. Kayang-kaya sa photon as Michael Lucre able to sink that one in. Plus, an and one.
And one of the things bakit din nagsastruggle ang IGT is because their defensive scheme is funneled towards Coach John Ferriols. Every drive to the middle is funneled towards their center, John Ferriols. And dahil wala si Coach John Ferriols ngayon, they're struggling, diba? They have no rim protection. They're going, Coach Jerome Hercito is going to try to put Ray Mendoza, another tall big man there. But, you know, John Ferriols is a very mobile big man. Alam natin na napakabilis siya, na versatile defender. Back in the PBA, he was with Talk and Text, diba? He was defending imports, diba? The best big man of the other side. I mentioned Mendoza, diba? What a smooth jumper galing dito kay Mendoza.
And right now, just trailing by 11 points. Our official score 21-10. No look pass to Todok.
No look din si Todok to, no look catch. Di siya ready. Nagulat siya.
From the elbow. Good defense right there for Ray Mendoza.
Good dribbling. Oh!
Nice spin. Able to draw a foul, and he'll go to the line to shoot a two shots. That's going to be on Michael Lucre, his first.
Good move right there by Joffer Rivera, but you know, one thing I'm noticing, Taytay J Project's team defense, grabe. This is probably the best defensive team I've seen here sa Lakas Kwarenta. How disciplined they are. Kita mo naman, nag-trap. When they want to go zone, they can go zone. I mean, ang interesting na matchup as we can see Coach Jerome Hercito, di ba? You know, if they win itong Taytay J Project, they're facing off against Mapua 521 Trading Incorporated. Yun yung kiniklaim nila that the only team they actually lost to, and they have a claim to that dahil nga yung other loss nila sa record are defaults, di ba? And interesting makita, full lineup Mapua versus full lineup Taytay J Project.
Yes, and ito naman for IGT Warriors, pinakita kanina si Coach Jerome Hercito, who played for 4 teams in the PBA. Tokentex, FedEx, Barako Bulls, Rain or Shine as well.
Kita mo yung lineage, di ba? May Tokentex, may Rain or Shine, di ba? Malakas 40 natin, akala mo nagdo-drawing ng linya eh. Pare-pareho ng team, pare-pareho ng college, di ba?
Oh, good last second pass right there. Todo, look at the passing.
Favorite.
And Kerobin almost went in, but rattles out. Here comes Rivera. Passes it to Alden. Alden loses the ball, and that's going to be a turnover for the Warriors.
Sorry, miscue right there for the IGT Warriors. They had a 3-on-1 fast break opportunity. Hindi lang nahawakan ni Rico Franca na maayos yung bola.
And now, 10-point lead for Taytay J Project.
Yes, as another substitution. Longno, Randy Longno played well last game. Para dito sa Taytay coming in nung second quarter. Again, the depth of this Taytay J project. Talagang kahit sinong bunutin nila, di ba? Everyone contributes in their own way. And look at how they pass the ball around.
And look at the defense right now ng IGT Warriors sa paint nung pumasok si Ray Mendoza. Nag-iba na.
Wala. Their defensive scheme is have a big funnel everything to their center, di ba? Doon nila dinidiretso sa big man nila in the middle. And Ray Mendoza, a hulking big man in the middle. Intimidator yan. For Taytay, they're trying to find the right play, which is go to the perimeter shot. Diba? It will open up driving lanes if you knock down perimeter shots just like what they did in game number 1.
Yes, as Joffrey Rivera will go to the line to shoot a pair. Joffrey Rivera, in his last game, he scored 8 points, shot 50% from the field. Gardner, but he turned over the ball 3 times. So yun ang kailangan niyang i-adjust dito.
Actually, the entire team of IGT, diba? Because of that half-court pressure, or the full court, minsan half court, minsan full court ang ginagawa nitong Taytay. Taytay J Project does not look like a 40 above team, di ba? They play defense as if they're a professional team na nasa 30s or even late 20s nila, di ba?
Kaya nga sinabi ko, Coach Pacho, parang hindi 40, parang 27 eh. However, there was a whistle before the buzzer.
And I think that will be 3. 3 free throws pa ata
Is it
yan.
gonna be 3 free throws?
And Paraiso not happy. Siya yung foul doon. I think Valdivia will be awarded free throws. I don't know if it's just a 2 or 3. But this will mean free throws muna for Valdivia. Let's see it right here.
As we can see, yung 3-point shot ni Marvin Valdivia that time.
Oh, landing spot.
So yung sa landing spot noon ni Marvin Valdivia.
Hindi siya binigyan ng landing spot ni Jeff Paraiso. So that's where the foul is called.
And our officials blew their whistle before.
Oh, so tinitingnan din nila yung oras. Ilang segundo pa matitira para sa first quarter natin. But, Taytay J Project again with a blitz to start off this ball game.
Yes, 21-12. Pero eto, our officials right now still looking at the IRS.
Which means?
Instant replay system.
There you go.
Siyempre. Bakit ano ba inisip mo, Enzo?
Tinatanong ko Kasi dati mali sinasabi mo meaning.
Ano sinasabi ko? Wala naman akong sinasabi.
Sige na nga.
Pero, as you can see here, so 3 free throws for Marvin Valdivia and 1 second on the game clock for the first quarter. So, Marvin Valdivia has an opportunity to increase the lead to 12 points if he sinks in these 3 free throws.
I say Kobe ang idol nito ni Marvin Valdivia, but it's actually Michael Jordan. Kita mo yung arm sleeve na yan. Ba tawag dyan? Armband. There you go. Armband.
Pero may naman si Kobe niya na.
Yeah, pero si Jordan na una. Jordan was the first one to do it, and I would love to believe na Jordan talaga. Kasi panahon nito mga 40 above, si Jordan talaga.
Sa bagay.
Diba?
Ngayon kasi yung kaidaran natin, Jordan pool na.
Find me someone na idol. Find me someone na idol si Jordan Poole.
Hindi natin alam eh. Si Seth De Pedro. Feeling ko si Jordan Poole idol.
Kilala ko idol niya ni Seth De Pedro.
Pero eto, 1 second remaining. So, Marvin Valdivia was able to convert those 3
Again, look at
free
that
throws.
defense. Look at that defense. Diba?
And because of that, Taytay J Project are up by 12 points at the end of the first quarter, 24-12.
Grabe. Once again, this blitz defense nitong Taytay J Project, and then getting them open looks also in the offense. Simple lang yung nagiging offense na eh. Once you're open, take the shot, and then they're getting hot through their defense. Multiple steals na naman. I basically just saw a replay of game number 1 dito, Rowie.
Yes, and right now they are on the roll. That's why they are up by 12 points coming into the second quarter. At the end of the first, our score 24-12. We'll be back, SLA fans, after this.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
Welcome back, SLA fans, to your Lakas Kwarenta quarterfinals one between IGT Warriors and Taytay J Project. We are still live inside the amazing SM SOUTHMALL LASPIñas. This game is brought to you by SM Events Hall. We got it all for you. And syempre, as you can see, the Taytay J Project right now up by 12 points, dominating this game. And Adrian Kirubin in this previous game, 19 points, 3 rebounds, 11 assists, and shot. Enzo, 69% from the field.
Nice. Pero grabe, di ba? Speaking of.
Speaking of grabe, let's turn it over to our courtside reporter, Courtney Benaventura, for her report for Adrian Kirubin. Courtney?
Thank you, Enzo and Rowie. I interviewed Adrian Kerubin from Taytay J Project. He played a big role in making IGT lose their twice-to-beat advantage with 19 points, 3 rebounds, and 11 assists. Base sa kanya, isa sa mga kailangan talaga nilang pagtuunan ng pansin is to lessen their turnovers. At tibayan pa yung depensa at tiwala sa isa't isa. Back to you, Enzo and Rowie.
One thing na kailangan nilang ayusin are the turnovers talaga. Taytay J Project committed 20 turnovers last game. IGT naman made 26 or had 26 turnovers, and that resulted to 37 fast break points for Taytay J Project.
Ang pinaka nagulat ako doon sa sinabi sa interview ni Courtney kay Kerubin, kailangan pa nilang pag-igihan ng depensa. Yung depensa nga nila yung grabe, di ba? And yet, that's like a perfectionist mindset, di ba? Na ang galing na ng depensa nyo that game, pero nakakita pa kayo ng areas to improve upon. That's championship mentality. That's a winning mentality from this team, di ba?
Yes, as two players were down on the floor. That's Arnel Filon and Jeff Paraiso. And that's a foul on Jeff Paraiso. That's his third personal foul here in this ball game, and this is just the second quarter.
And, you know, dito sa panig naman ng IGT Warriors, you know, stay composed. They got surprised dito sa blitz ulit na itong Taytay J Project. If sa mga kasinag natin or aren't familiar with the term blitz, it's actually made famous in the NFL. It's basically a pressure defense sa National Football Association. National Football League, National Football Association.
Nagulat ako yung
Kaya nga, mali ako. National Football League na you're pressuring the point guard. Where in the NFL, it's the quarterback you're pressuring. Tapos may mga safety ka. You have players to catch those long passes. Yun yung ginagawa dito ng Taytay J Project. It's like an NFL-style defense. And wow!
Look
What
at
a
that
layup!
for Roch Cabuelas after that block ni Verroque.
Grabe naman. And look at that. Again, there's that blitzing defense, diba?
Taytay J Project are on a roll. Good pass,
Long
good
no.
penetration, and Longno
Wow.
muscling his way in for that deuce.
Grabe.
Basket
Oh.
and one for Jeff
Bawi.
Paraiso on the other end. What a series of moves right there for both teams. Grabe, especially for Taytay J Project.
Totoo. Actually, the more accurate, siguro more recent, para maalala nyo yung blitz defense, is the mayhem defense of both De La Salle University and the University of Santo Tomas back when Coach Alden Ayo was there. And even ngayon sa Converge Fiber Xers, mayhem defense ganyan na ganyan. Yung parang ginagawa ng Taytay J Project, ba't naman hindi? One of the reinforcements is actually an assistant coach of the Converge Fiber Xers, di ba? Coach Willie Miller.
Yes. Nawala lang ngayon.
Oo.
Pero again, even though with the absence of Willie Miller, Chris Baluyot, or Consi Chris Baluyot, and the GOAT Nomar Santiago, lamang pa rin ng malaki ang Taytay J Project here in this ball game.
Yes. Again, this team should be the #1 team in the league if it wasn't for that situation na default sila ng few games for fielding an ineligible player, di ba?
There's Paul Gonzalgo dribbling the ball, passes it, extra pass. And look at that shot right there for Jofer Rivera.
Great concentration. His defender fell down. Still able to manage to keep his pivot foot down and not travel. Divide focus to get that back shot to go.
As Rivera already has 4 points in this ball game.
Oh, good move by Roque.
No good that time. Tapi ka ng bola.
Nagkakapisikalan na sa ilalim.
Yes. And look at a fadeaway jumper right here. The first bucket here for Taytay J Project in the second quarter.
Roque with that jumper, and I like that adjustment. Mendoza ka sa floor, you put in a stretch big man, diba, to pull him out.
Another same spot, same result for
diba?
Jofer Rivera.
Jofer Rivera did the same thing in game number 1 and nag-iinit siya towards the second quarter. No, but this time, 10 lang hinahabol nila. That time kasi medyo lumaki na, parang 15 points ata hinahabol ng IGT noon. Nag-iinit si Jofer Rivera.
And in and out for Taytay J Project. As here comes Jofer. Jofer. Good defense by Taytay J Project again.
Grabe.
It's the same defense ang pinapakita ng Taytay J Project dito, Enzo.
Yes. I mean, this defense would give you nightmares talaga. I mean, look at the energy of the players. You can also see Coach John Gepila's rotation, diba? Always has fresh legs on the floor. Pero
And
yun, what a counter right here.
finally, Daven Galindez from downtown, his first points
Yes.
of this ball game.
Galindez needs to knock down those threes, diba? Once you get the ball past half court, if you're IGT, you have to score it kasi minsan hirap kayong bumaba.
Look at the hustle of Paul Gonzalgo right there against two white jerseys.
Good pass.
And good tap, but good steal for Arnel Filon. Nice no-look pass. Roque extra pass.
Oh.
Good fake. Another fake. And here comes a wide open Gonzalez. In and out and rebound by Butch Del Carmen as Paul Gonzalgo will pull up. In and out again, but Raymond Doza was right there.
There you
Perfect
go.
place at the perfect time for the big guy of IGT Warriors.
He did his work early. Tinatry niya sumili, hindi nabigay na sa kanya ni Paul Gonzalgo. But since he did his work early and sealed to the middle, naging available to yung offensive rebound and putback pa sa kanya.
Here comes the three-point shot, another
And
miss
ito,
here.
tumatakbo na naman ang IGT.
Jofer Rivera. That's gonna be an easy bucket for IGT Warriors. And now, just a three-point lead.
Yes. Binawian nito ng IGT ang Taytay J Project. Sila naman ang tumakbo.
The tables have turned right now as IGT Warriors has the momentum.
Good spin.
And good move. Basket and one for Arnel Filon.
Grabe naman yung galaw na yun. That spin baseline was so smooth.
Big fundamental move right there for Arnel Filon with that spin move to the baseline plus the end one for our lakas move of the quarter. Hatid sa inyo ng photo. The official mobility partner of SINAG Liga, Asya, old school end one, the 40s way for Arnel Filon.
Rowie, I have a very special announcement to make. Mga kasinag, please listen to this. Nanonood ngayon ang ating chairman, Sir Rocky Chan, our President CEO, Boss Ray Alaw, our Commissioner, Com Rodney Santos, Sir Eric Damian, Ma'am Janice, and Ma'am Miel. Asa Visayas region sila ngayon for a very important meeting for SINAG Liga Asya. And abangan ang latest acquisition ng SINAG Liga Asya na i-reveal natin very soon as we prepare in the future. Abangan din ang pasabog natin sa mga taga Mindanao na malapit na dadayo ang SINAG Liga Asya dyan sa major cities in Mindanao like Cagayan de Oro, Davao, sa Tagum sa Davao, and a few more major cities dyan sa Mindanao area. Parang,
Yes.
Oy, meron nag-hello na dito ng katabi natin sa Mindanao.
Oo
Excited siya.
nga, medyo excited kagad. It just shows na ang dami
Di na siya kasama.
pa nating plano dito sa SINAG Liga Asya.
Yes.
And so this is just our second tournament sa SINAG Liga Asya.
Yes.
Lakas 40 ito, nangyari ngayon. And before this one, yung 21 under natin.
Yes.
And
Actually, it's
marami-
not 21 under pala. Nakorek ako ni Coach Leo dun eh.
Ano?
22 under siya. Kasi pag 2001, tas 2023, di ba? 22.
Adi 22 under natin. Was very successful by the way. It just shows na ang dami pa nating games dito sa SINAG Liga Asya Lakas 40 or sa SINAG Liga Asya in general mismo. Mas lalo na itong Lakas 40 natin. Hindi pa tayo tapos. Binabalak na agad yung 2.0 natin.
Oo. And not only that, do not forget the Junior World Showcase happening on July, di ba? The SINAG Liga Asya Junior World Showcase where teams from America, Canada, and Dubai, and even some, di ba, may mga Phil-Italians pa daw, Phil-European players na sasali sa mga teams na yun, di ba?
Oo.
Very, very exciting, di ba?
Sobra. And marami pang iba na hindi pa natin nasasabi or
Ayun nga
nababroadcast sa
sabi
mga
nga ni Sir Rocky,
SLA.
di ba? Will reveal soon.
Oo. So, Boss Rocky, Boss Ray, Com Rodney, ingat po kayo dyan sa Visayas region.
Yes.
Balita ko sa may Cebu part daw sila eh. So,
Hey,
baka naman-
speaking of Cebu, Viva
Lechon.
Pit Senior sa mga
Oo.
Cebuano, mga kasinag natin dyan sa Cebu. Viva Pit Senior po sa inyo.
As look at that perimeter jumper right there. As IGT Warriors calls a timeout. Humahabol na sila pero ngayon lumabang ulit ang Taytay J Project.
In a blink of an eye.
Yes, as Donald Todok able to sink that fadeaway jumper. Our score 36-27, a 9-point lead or 9-point lead for Taytay J Project. Welcome back, SLA fans, to SINAG Asya Lakas Kwarenta Quarterfinals 1. We are still live inside the second home of SLA sa SM SOUTHMALL Events Hall. As you can see, ang mga naggagandahang SLA fans
Do you know who
natin
they are?
enjoying right now.
Those are the parents of Courtney Buenaventura.
Oy, and they are supporting Courtney Buenaventura dito, ang bagong addition to the team natin. Courtside reporter, kaya inspired gaming ngayon si Enzo because of that. And speaking of, grabe rin mga SLA fans natin, inspired gaming rin sila
Coach JR
right now.
JR Mapala, the head coach of San Juan Kings Exile.
Na maglalaro mamaya for
Yes.
our main event. Yun ang
Do or
abangan pa
die
natin.
din yun, di ba?
Grabe, ang ganda ng mga bakbakan ngayon dito sa
Yes.
SINAG Liga Asya. And so,
Again, look at that read!
by Derek Cobalde, however, there was a foul.
I believe it's gonna be on Del Carmen.
And that is gonna be on Aldwin Intatano. So
Ay,
good.
Intatano pala, not Del Carmen.
So good read right there for Derek Cobalde. And alam niya na penalty na. So hindi niya nakatinignan eh. Pumunta na agad siya sa free throw line eh.
Well, Boss Ray and I nung kaya ba? Sunday yung game nila. Sinasabi namin na yung brother neto ni Derek Hobalde is a good friend of ours, Kuya Paolo Hobalde, tawag doon
The Aquaman,
or
the demigod.
Ito simple lang naman eh. Isa lang naman talaga nickname ni Derek eh. Zuma. Diba? Search mo na lang.
Zuma cum laude. Zuma.
He's siya si Zuma, character sa isang ABS-CBN TV show, anak ni Zuma. Siya si Zuma. Diba?
Oh, so yun nga, parang Aquaman versus Zuma pala.
Actually, speaking of Aquaman versus Zuma, Paolo Valdez is still an active professional player. Hindi nagkakalaro ang point production ni Derek and ni Paolo, di ba?
In his 40s, eto si
Oo.
Derek. Si Paolo, mga early 30s pa lang yun.
Late 30s na.
Late 30s na pala. Pinabata ko na nga eh.
Pinabata muna si
Oh,
Kuya
good
Pao.
inside pass right there!
Grabe!
Oh my goodness, Rog Capuelas! What a great pass!
Do you see how itong Taytay J project, their team chemistry is? Even before the player goes to that spot, alam na napupunta dun si Cabuela sa spot na yun, di ba?
And here comes Derek Cobalde. Derek, no look
Look at that
pass.
again!
But there was a whistle by the officials.
The passing of Taytay J project is really on point.
It just shows again the chemistry of these players representing Taytay Rizal. As we take a look at this lakas assist of the quarter, hatid sa inyo ng SM Events Hall. Look at that pass inside to Rog Cabuelas, making his life easy inside the paint.
Well, nabanggit natin ang tagong Davao City, di ba? Pwede nating dalawin sa Mindanao once SLA goes there. Let's give a shout out to the team owner of Taytay J Project and of course the owner of J Project Clothing Shop, Boss Jun Linogon Jr. And of course yung mga staff niya sa J Project Clothing Shop na laging nakatutok sa SINAG Liga Asya. Boss Jun, happy watching po and thank you so much po sa pagsuporta ninyo sa SINAG Liga Asya from day 1. Actually, hindi pa nga day 1 eh. Bago pa tayo magsimula ng Board 2001, lagi nang nakasuporta si Boss Jun Linogon sa atin.
And I'm pretty much sure he is happy right now watching this game, especially he's the team owner of Taytay J Project.
Oo.
They are up by 15 points already here in the second quarter.
Tingnan mo, fresh legs na naman, di ba? Pasok na naman tong si Leo Dones. Oh, a technical.
Is that gonna be on Coach
Who is it on?
Jerome Ejercito? And there was a technical foul. And that is gonna be on Coach Jerome Ejercito.
And he's asking for an explanation. He's saying he's talking down to his player and not the referee.
Even Coach EJ File stood up after that technical foul. And now, as you can see, Coach Jerome Ejercito is asking for an explanation right there.
What he was saying was, hindi, yung sinisigaw niya wasn't towards the referee, it was towards his player. Yun yung sinasabi niya, hindi daw yung referee kinakausap niya.
So I don't know what happened there. As you can see,
Coach EJ File also
not happy.
Nakatakot. EJ File
7-1 Goliath etong si EJ File. Again, EJ File, one of the tallest players to ever play sa PBA. And Coach Jerome Ejercito, again, first played for Pampanga Dragons in the NBA and nag-champion sila doon during that 1998 season. And ibig sabihin, 1-year-old pa lang ako noon. And EJ
Luckily.
File, former UST Growling Tigers.
Yes, go Uste. But luckily, another former Growling Tiger missed the technical free throw, Derek Obalde.
Yes, as you can see there again, head coach Jerome Ejercito and coach EJ File not happy with that technical foul that was given to coach Jerome Ejercito.
And he's still asking for an explanation right here.
Yes, and why not? Kasi they are down by 15 points and this is a win or go home situation.
Yes,
if they
every
lose
point,
this game,
every possession counts.
and they had that twice to beat advantage. Yun pa yung malala, Enzo. So, let's see if anong nangyari that time.
Coach Jerome still pleading his case to the referee, but you know what the referee says is final, di ba?
Yes.
Na-shoot na yung technical, na-announce na ng ating arena announcer.
And right now, back to the ball game tayo with 2 minutes and 33 seconds remaining. 7 on the shot clock for IGT. And a 3-point shot almost went in. Coach Jerome Hest is talking to the referee that time. And here comes Taytay J Project, Wilfer. Jordan Besa gives it back to Wilfer. Wilfer. Look at that crossover right there.
Na-late lang ng konti si Besa sa pag-roll. But look at that again! Cabuelas, grabe.
Like a thief in the night, Rog Cabuelas.
Like a what?
A thief in the night. It's night na, Enzo.
Thief?
In
Ipin?
the night.
Ipin nga.
Thief. Ano yun? Thief. Magnanakaw, kumbaga.
Thief.
In English.
Diyos ko.
Anong
Thief.
Thief nga. Yun yung sinasabi ko.
Hindi ko naintindihan nung una. Sabi ko, ano
Like a
ipin?
thief in the night. Ano yun?
Yun nga yung tanong ko sa'yo kanina.
Pero ito, Rog Cabuelas. Almost an
Grabe.
end one. But
Pumasok pa rin, di ba? No angle na.
yes, just shows na yung finish nito ni Jordan Besa. Pero regardless, that was a good pass by Cabuelas. And now they are enjoying a 17-point lead. However, Irvin Ayerdi answering back with a right-handed layup.
And for IGT, don't look at the score now. Keep it at one. You know, keep going at it. One possession at a time. Mahaba pa to. May second half pa to reset, recalibrate, di ba?
Derek Obalde taking his time, guarded by Marcos.
5 seconds.
Richard Marcos, good defense right there.
Yes.
And Derek Obalde.
But Derek felt like he was fouled.
He was not happy with that no call by the officials, and yun nga, he was asking for a foul there. However, there was a timeout break.
Parang medyo nagising ata itong IGT dun sa after the technical ni Coach Jerome Ejercito, medyo nagising sila. Pinagigihan nila yung depensa nila bigla. They got a second win off of that after the technical foul.
Yeah, so some players and coaches kind of frustrated dito sa second quarter natin. As you can see, Coach Derek Obalde still frustrated kanina. Hinatak lang siya ng assistant coach na bumalik siya sa
Boy
huddle.
Bautista telling them to focus, di ba? Dahil, you know, they have the lead, but ang dami pang oras eh. Pwedeng makuha ng IGT yung momentum. And we saw that this team once played without Coach John. Actually, nandun si Coach John Ferrios but he did not play. Diba? Nakabihis siya, hindi siya naglaro, and still won the game. So, just because Coach John Ferrios isn't there, it's not an assured victory agad para dito sa Taytay J Project. And that's what the entire coaching staff of Taytay is telling their players.
As we take a look at this lakas moment of the quarter, hatid sa inyo ng Royce Hotel and Casino, the official hotel partner of SINAG, Liga, Asya. From defense to offense for the IGT Warriors with that suave layup for Richard Marcos. And now just less than a minute here in the second quarter as Taytay J Project enjoying a 13-point lead.
Good move there by Leotones. Sayang lang, hindi niya na-finish.
Ayerdi.
Good putback.
Clean up right there for Marlon Bamba.
Bamba again trying to be that, you know, player to spark his team.
Yes.
He did that last game. Siya yung nagpanimula dito for IGT Warriors.
As Marlon Bamba again scored 8 points last game and garnered 14 huge
good
rebounds. Grabe yung depensa dito ng Taytay J Project. Triple Manning, Jofer Rivera on that possession. 15 seconds remaining. Enzo, ba't natatawa?
Kaya ko na narinig yung triple Manning.
Triple Manning, ano pa ba gusto mo? Tama naman Double Manning, double team.
Mamaya ko na sabihin sa'yo, naisip ko.
Triple teaming ba yun?
Actually, mas yung triple teaming narinig ko. Yung triple Manning,
Diba?
hindi pa.
So, yun. Right now, 8 seconds remaining in the first half. Jover passes it to Paul. Paul wide open.
That would have been huge.
As Bamba rather. Oh, good tip in beating the buzzer for David Galindez. Trimming the lead to just 9 points coming into the second half.
And that's the important part. That basket trims the lead down to 9. Very manageable. Diba? They looked like itong IGT was out already. Dejected sila, but bigla na lang nag-turn around towards the latter part of this second quarters. Let's look at this lakas play of the quarter, Rowie.
Hatid sa inyo ng J Project Clothing Shop, the official outfitter of SINAG Liga, Asya Lakas Kwaraenta. After that miss, look at that tip in right there. Turning garbage into gold. Beating the buzzer for David Galindez. Trimming the lead to just 9 points coming into the first half. Our score 44-35. SLA fans will have a quick halftime break. We'll be back after these messages.
Labanan ng mga big time. Hindi pwede ang maluwanay. Sa bilis ng mga aksyon, mahihiya ang bagong henerasyon. Tagisan ng lakas, power, ang matras. 40 pataas. SLA Williams. Umuusok pa.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Tapos na ang elimination. Nandito na ang mga humamon. Sino ang matikas? Nag-isa ng lakas. Power ang matras. 40 pataas. SLA Williams. Nanginginig pa.
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
Labanan ng mga big time. Hindi pwede ang maluwanay. Sa bilis ng mga aksyon, mahihiya ang bagong henerasyon. Tagisan ng lakas, power, ang matras. 40 pataas. SLA Williams. Umuusok pa.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Tapos na ang elimination. Nandito na ang mga humamon. Sino ang matikas? Nag-isa ng lakas. Bawal ang matras. 40 pataas. SLA Liga. Nanginginig pa.
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
Labanan ng mga big time. Hindi pwede ang maluwanay. Sa bilis ng mga nasyon, mahihiya ang bagong henerasyon. Tag-isa ng lakas. Bawal ang matras. 40 pataas. SLA Playoffs. Umuusok pa.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Tapos na ang elimination. Nandito na ang mga humamon. Sino ang matikas? Nag-isa ng lakas. Bawal ang matras. 40 pataas. SLA Liga. Nanginginig pa.
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
Labanan ng mga big time. Hindi pwede ang maluwanay. Sa bilis ng mga nasyon, mahihiya ang bagong henerasyon. Tag-isa ng lakas, power, ang matras. 40 pataas. SLA Williams. Umuusok pa.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Tapos na ang elimination. Nandito na ang mga humamon. Sino ang matikas? Tag-isa ng lakas. Power, ang matras. 40 pataas. SLA Liga. Nanginginig pa.
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
Labanan ng mga big time. Hindi pwede ang maluwanay. Sa bilis ng mga nasyon, mahihiya ang bagong henerasyon. Tag-isa ng lakas, power, ang matras. 40 pataas. SLA Williams. Umuusok pa.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Tapos na ang elimination. Nandito na ang mga humamon. Sino ang matika? Isa ng lakas. Bawal ang matras. 40 pataas. SLA. Liga. Nanginginig pa.
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Welcome back mga kasinag. Right now, kasama natin ngayon ang manlalaro ng Taytay J Project na isa ring player agent ng mga college players at isa rin siyang architect, Sir Ray Punong Bayan. Sir Ray, as a native of Taytay, how is your connection with the team and how proud are you to represent your municipality?
It's always been a proud moment, no, to represent your municipality of Taytay, no, particularly me, no, taga Richmond. Ako, Executive Village. So, it's a proud moment whenever you represent your hometown.
Sir Ray, as what I said earlier, you are also a player agent for upcoming college players and also an architect. How do you get to manage all these commitments and how do you feel in helping young and college players?
It's all about time management, no, to maximize yung oras natin, no, handling yung mga construction meetings, plus yung ating oras para sa basketball teams. Yung sa college team naman, yung mga college players, I have a lot of players right now, no, for college teams. No, they are right now under me. So we hope and pray that someday one of these players will become future basketball superstars in the Philippines.
Wow, that's amazing. Sir Ray, you may now greet your friends, family, and supporters.
Una sa lahat, shout out do sa mga teammates ko, yung Taytay J Project, sa mga coaches. Good luck sa atin, team. And then gusto ko rin pasalamatan yung aming butihing mayor ng Taytay, si Mayor Alan De Leon. Kuya Alan, kumusta ka? At also pasalamatan ko rin yung mga tumulong sa aming team, yung mga kasama ko sa aming association sa Richmond, Executive Village. So pasalamatan sina Egay and Dan Gomez, si Esther Del Rosario, si Engineer Mau Coquin, si Engineer Don Santiago. Lastly, gusto ko lang sanang ihingi ng prayers, no, yung aking pangalawang tatay, nag-iisang living legend ng Philippine basketball, si Senator Robert Jaworski. Idol, kung naririnig mo ko, sana makarecover ka sa iyong illness and see you soon. Love you, Idol. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sir Ray. Turning it over to you now, Rowie and Enzo.
Thank you very much, Courtney, for that halftime interview of Ray Punong Bayan, one of the players of Taytay J Project. And during our halftime, 9-point lead for Taytay J Project, 44-35 against IGT Warriors. What a great game that we have. The biggest lead was 17, na trim down pa ng Taytay J Project. Na trim down ng IGT pa ang lead to just 9 points, Enzo.
Yes, as mamaya makikita natin yung highlights. 12 out of the 15 players, all 15 players actually for Taytay J Project have already came into the ball game and 12 of them nakascore na at least once in this ball game, di ba? 12 out of the 15 nakascore, all 15 nakapasok. Ganun kaganda yung rotation ni Coach John Gepila of Taytay J Project, di ba? For IGT, they're gonna have to do the same thing that they did nung latter part ng second quarter, which is amp up the defensive end, amp up the intensity on the defensive end, and run on the offensive end. Kasi yung half-court defense nito Taytay is giving them a lot of headaches dito. So, tingnan natin dito. Field goal shooting lamang pang IGT Warriors, 42-36. Assist, Taytay J Project leads that 14-9. Bench points, of course, Taytay. Like I said, 12 out of 15 players have already scored 32-21 tayo dyan. And then fast break points, dyan talaga nanalig itong Taytay J Project. 17-8.
Yes, so nakita naman natin sa field goal percentage pa lang lamang ang IGT Warriors against Taytay J Project. Pero bakit lamang ang Taytay Warriors? Because of the free throw.
Taytay Warriors?
Or the Taytay J Project, sorry. Medyo nalito na ako. fast-paced gaming kasi tayo ngayon. So parang
kanina yung first game
yung nakalimutan ko tuloy yun. Pero kakabalik ko lang eh. Pero yun nga, again, bakit lamang ang Taytay J Project,
There you
even though
go.
mas mataas ang field goal percentage ng IGT Warriors, it's because of the free throws. Imagine, Taytay J Project attempted 16 free throws during the first half. Out of the 16, they shot 13. They only missed 3.
That's true.
Meanwhile, for IGT Warriors, for the entire first and second quarter, they only shot 5 free
times.
throws.
Yes.
And they missed 3. 40% from the free throw line. So kaya lamang ang Taytay J Project dito, it's because of their free throws.
And also given the fact na mas maraming possessions talaga ang Taytay with regards to those turnovers that they forced, di ba? Kapag mas konting beses ka tumira, normally mas mataas din percentage mo, di ba? Kasi konting beses ka lang tumira eh. Kaya Taytay had 41 shot attempts in that first half. Ito namang IGT had 38, di ba? 3 less. So, you know, in a game like that wherein possessions matter, di ba?
And
Mga possessions na hindi ka nakatira, hindi naman kinakount sa field goal percentage yun eh.
yes, and eto pa, for IGT Warriors, they committed 15
There
turnovers
you go.
during the first half. And
That's a lot.
yung fast break points ng Taytay J Project, they got 17 fast break points.
Compared to just 8 sa IGT, di ba?
Yes. So yun ang mga adjustments na kailangan gawin nila head coach Jerome Ejercito and the entire IGT Warriors as Alden Ricafranca manages to sink that one in.
Good use of the pivot, but pero you know, look at how Taytay quickly gets the ball up the floor, but that time yung defense ng IGT held up as Ray Mendoza using that height, di ba?
Length.
In length advantage niya against
Adrian
Kirobin.
Kirobin. Here comes Jofer. Good fake but good strip by Donald Todok, and that's gonna be an easy bucket here for JB Buñales.
Again, Taytay on the fast break, di ba? Takbo ng takbo. And actually, if you look at the minutes log, only one player exceeded 10 minutes. And that's just Donald Todo. The rest, under 10 minutes ang minuto nila in that first half, di ba? So they got fresh legs at all times on the floor.
And doon nakalamang doon humabol ang IGT Warriors. Yung second 5 yung pumasok sa Taytay J Project.
Yes, but if you look at the way players are rotated, di ba? For longevity purposes, di ba, in a 4-quarter game, sa 4th quarter, mas aasahan mo itong Taytay na mas may resistensya sila compared sa IGT na most of their starting 5 have already garnered near 10 minutes of action, di ba?
Nearly.
Oo,
No?
nearly. Highest nga nila, actually 15 minutes, and that's Paul Gonzalgo, 15 first half minutes. Oh! Is that an ankle breaker, di ba?
But there was a 3-second violation against IGT Warriors.
Dalawa sila pwedeng pituhan eh, Mendoza at Ricafranca eh.
They were caught ball watching that time. So that's why they are down by 7 points with 7 minutes and 20 seconds remaining here in the third. Buñales taking point here. Buñales already has 4 points in this ball game. Great defense by Alden Ricafranca, but our officials calls a foul.
Is it gonna be on Ricafranca or Gonzalgo?
And that's gonna be on Paul Gonzalgo.
There you go.
That's his second personal foul. Paul Gonzalgo, just a minute and 30 seconds shy away para maging 20 minutes na yung playing time niya dito.
Diba? Daming taas ng minutes usage nito ni Gonzalgo. What a move there by Lucre.
That was a tough finish for Michael Lucre. Now has 5 points here in this ball game. Paul, pass it to Alden. Alden, that's his range. Misses that time, but there was a foul.
Napaka-physical ng laro na to, diba?
It's gonna be on Jofer Rivera, his second personal foul. As Jofer Rivera gets his second personal foul, he already has 8 points and 6 rebounds. He's averaging 8.7 points a game and 3.3 rebounds a game. So he already exceeded his
Rebound total.
oh, again with the absence of John Ferriol.
Yes.
So he's the one who is stepping up. One of the players who's stepping up right now for IGT Warriors.
Yes, ganun talaga. When one man goes out or goes down, step up ka na lang. That's the next man up mentality. But what a pull-up jumper right there.
For Irvin Ayerdi from the elbow. And right now, just a 7-point lead for Taytay J Project. Kita mo, even our COO Coach Leo isa ang sinasabing nilalamig na dito sa SM Southmall sa events hall natin. Kasi ang init ng laban, pero grabe rin ang lamig dito sa venue natin.
Totoo, kaya nga pabalik-balik tayo dito sa SM Southmall, di
This
ba?
is our second home, no, sa SINAG Liga, Asya. Our first home, one arena. Pero I believe,
First home natin, do not forget where we started.
Pampanga.
There you go.
Siyempre. Pero so far sa Lakas 40 natin, dun lang eh. Sa
Wala kasi
dalawang,
tayong Pampanga team.
That was a hard collision right there. An unsportsmanlike foul call by the officials. I believe it's Irvin Ayerdi.
Oh, and he immediately apologizes to Valdivia.
That was a hard collision right there kay Marvin Valdivia. Ito si Irvin Ayerdi.
Let's see, on the replay.
Yes, makikita mo yung collision nila.
Oh,
Ayun.
he was also not going for the ball in, and that's where the unsportsmanlike foul is. He immediately acknowledges the foul and nag-apologize din siya kay Valdivia.
Yes, and as Marvin Valdivia is at the line shooting 2 shots, Marvin Valdivia already has 9 points. That's his 10th, averaging 12.8 points a game.
And who cannot forget that 19-point explosion sa Malolo Sports and Convention Center, di ba?
Oo.
19-point first half explosion, tapos yung first half yun. Third quarter ang pumutok, Derek Ubalde, di ba? Yung nag-alakli Thompson si Derek
ang
Ubalde.
daming tres ni Derek Ubalde doon.
Fourth quarter, you can remember that game. Sino yung naging star ng fourth quarter for Taytay J Project?
Nomar Santiago, syempre, the GOAT who scored 5 points in less than a minute. Alam mo, no one has ever done that in the history of Taytay J Project nung nasa Malolos sila. Kasi that's the only game na nandun yung Taytay J Project sa Malolos.
Sa Malolos. Malalagot talaga tayo pagkatapos na ito.
Ikaw, Enzo, pinipilit mo ako sabihin yun eh.
How did I say? Yeah, I'm talking about Valdivia and
Valdivia
Ubalde.
ba?
Ikaw yung nagbanggit nun eh. He's talking about Valdivia and Ubalde.
Pero it just shows, imagine mo, Malolos Republic was unbeaten.
Yes.
Doon sa Malolos, Bulacan.
Mukha nga may superpower ang Malolos pag doon sila sa home floor nila, di ba?
Oo,
Tapos biglang they got decimated by Taytay J Project, di ba?
And speaking of Taytay J Project right now, increasing the lead to double digits again. The biggest lead was 17.
Nakikipagpalitan lang sila dito ng baskets, and for IGT, that's not good news kasi you are down currently in this ball game, and an exchange of baskets is not what you want. You have to get some stops.
And that's the question if you don't have John Ferriols in your arsenal to defend the paint. Ray Mendoza is doing a good job.
Trying his best, di ba?
He's trying his best, but not enough for Taytay J Project.
Kasi he's not as agile, as mobile as John Ferriols is, di ba?
Yes. As Paul Gonzaga pulls up again, exchanging buckets here for IGT Warriors. Now they need to stop this possession against Taytay J Project.
Well, para dito kasi sa Taytay J Project side, you know, they're just getting everything they want at will. Nakikita nila na medyo napapagod na yung 5 on the floor para dito sa IGT. Parang yung watch boxing or MMA, di ba? You see blood, hindi mo iiwasan. You see blood, you go for the knockout blow. And ito yung ginagawa ng Taytay J Project. Pagod na tong kalaban natin. Let's push the pedal to the metal para pagdating ng fourth quarter at malaki na lamang, we can put back the second and third 5.
As we take a look at this replay, our lakas drive of the court. Hatid sa inyo ng Converge FiberX. Experience better with Converge. Yan ang internet. Look at that drive by Marvin Valdivia. Pero before that, let's turn it over muna sa ating courtside reporter, Courtney Benaventura, for her report for Coach Jerome Ejercito.
Yes, thank you, Rowie and Enzo. The IGT Warriors had a twice-to-beat advantage, but we all know that they lost it last game. Based on Coach Jerome Ejercito, the biggest factor in that loss was actually that they got pressured by the speed game na ine-execute ng kabilang koponan. It will be a tough test for them, but a test kung saan sila dadali ng kanilang kapalaran. Back to you, Enzo and Rowie.
Doon nga, again, it's speed ang advantage dito ng Taytay J Project. Imagine, this game right now, they have 23 fast break points. Dito ang Taytay J Project against IGT Warriors.
Well, I mean, this team is the true definition of run and gun, di ba?
And a three-point shot for David Galindez.
As I say the word gun,
a three-point shot.
Oo, tumira ng si Galindez, di ba? But you know what, this Taytay team kasi naman talaga, let's not forget, we have virtually, again, a beautiful jumper by Kerubin there. we have virtually seen them lose only once. And that was against Mapua 5-2-1 Trading King, di ba?
Yes.
All the other games, panalo sila eh. Na-default lang talaga yung iba nilang mga laro eh.
And speaking of panalo, look at this lakas shot of the quarter. Hatid sa inyo ng integrated green technology, a better solution for waste disposal. That and one player right there for the league leaders in terms of field goals percentage a game, averaging 63% from the field, and the 7th overall league leaders in points per game, averaging 18.9. Adrian Querubin.
And I believe, para sa akin, with the high field goal percentage niya, tinan mo din kasi yung minutes niya and yung usage rate niya eh. Napakababa, and yet he's the 7th leading scorer in the entire league. What more kaya if he's playing more minutes, di ba? But that's not how Coach John Gipilas... Oh, look at that steal, di ba?
Kita mo yung parang pull of the chair ni Adrian Querubin. That was a smart move.
Exactly. And then ito, may jumper pa siya. I mean, ganyan lang yan maglaro si Querubin. He'll play in spurts, you know, play defense, play hard. Imagine mo pa kaya if maglaro yan ng 30 minutes per ball game, di ba?
Yes.
You probably average near 30 points per game.
Well, again, he
Diba?
is
Under 30 minutes and averaging 18, di ba? Para pa kaya pag iangat mo yan sa 35, 36 minutes per game?
Grabe, 5 minutes na lang pahinga mo sa
Hindi,
ball game.
that's normal, di ba? Just look at Coach Richie Melencho's minutes production, di ba? Look at Jojo Hates minutes per game, di ba? There are players dito sa Lakas 40 na matataas ang minutes per game nila. But, you know, kita mo dito, it's about the rotations din naman ng head coaches eh. Who they choose to play less or play more, di ba?
And speaking of minutes per game, actually, ang pinaka mataas nating minutes per game was Gilbert Malabanan.
Oh, diba? Gilbert Malabanan.
36 minutes per
There you
game,
go.
imagine.
And then, one of the guys I mentioned, Coach Richie Melencho is in the top 10, Jojo Hates in the top 5, di ba? Mamaya, makikita natin, Mark Marcos of Cavite Sea Lions is there. Diba, if you look at the list of players there in minutes per game, walang Taytay J Project.
Oh, it just
Diba?
shows na yung rotation nila. They
Yes.
can really fill in anyone on the floor for Taytay J Project, and they're doing it right now. Again, no Chris Baluyot, no Willie Miller, no Nomar Santiago for Taytay J Project. Pero kita mo, they're dominating right now itong IGT Warriors.
Man, next game day natin, no Royce ako. Makakabanggit mo kay Derek Nomar.
Grabe naman. Lahaba na nga ng pahinga ko nung Pasko pa ni New Year eh. So, namiss ko na nga itong Sinag Liga
Asya si Derek
Asya.
Nomar.
Ha?
Banggitin si Derek Nomar sa live. Miss mo yun?
Ay, pinakita pa tayo.
Oh, diba? Like I said.
Pinakita pa tayo. May camera time pa talaga tayong binigay, no?
Sabi na, nag-jacket pa talaga yung kasabi
And
natin
eto
dito.
pa, ano tang sinadya ni Derek Nomar, no? Kasi
Binabanggit mo na binabanggit. Paulit-ulit ka raw eh.
Eh di, sige, hindi na lang Derek Nomar sasabihin ko. So, the GOAT na lang.
Ikaw bahala. Ako na, kota na ako sa kanya no weekend. So ikaw naman. Turn mo naman.
Oh,
good pass.
Good pass inside right there to Jordan Besa. Good setup by Adrian Querubin.
Tingnan mo how fluid this offense of Taytay J Project is. No force shots. Pass to the open man. Diba? Simple lang eh. Dito naman sa IGT, what I'm noticing, yes, they're hitting shots. But the degree of difficulty compared to Taytay J Project's quality looks, diba? Leaps and bounds different.
He already had a great look right there, pero he found a better
Exactly.
player pa na mas open, si Jordan Best, and may mismatch pa yun down low rather.
Oh, sayang!
Grabe yung alley play sana na yun. Pero eto, good fast break right here for IGT Warriors. An easy bucket for Chox Celeridad. Celeridad, that's his first two-pointer or 2 points here in this ball game. 6 seconds remaining in the third.
Last shot.
Oh, clearly a foul right there for Marlon Bamba.
And look at that. Diba, even Todok should have taken that layup pero binasa pa niya kay Besa. And I saw the coaching staff ng Taytay J Project. They were smiling kasi unselfish yung play, diba? But there's a review on the last play din.
To see if may extra motion pa doon si Marlon Bamba. Pero grabe, regardless, they'll be shooting 2 free throws kasi both teams are already in the penalty
yes,
with 2 seconds remaining.
Ang tanong dito, the final 2.3 ba? Will it go to IGT after ma-shoot yung dalawang free throws, or will it stay with Taytay if ever unsportsmanlike to? That's what they're trying to review here.
Taytay J Project are enjoying a 12-point lead against IGT Warriors. Again,
Uncomfortable pa to para sa kanila for sure.
Kasi
12-point lead, still another quarter, still 10 more minutes to go. This is still a manageable lead if you're IGT Warriors, di ba? Don't put your head down. Continue playing hard. Nahuhuli nyo na tong Taytay J Project. You're keeping in step with them. All you need is just some stops.
and you're the team that had a twice-to-beat advantage.
Exactly.
And ito yung foul kanina kay Marlon Bamba. So after that one, that's just a regular foul. Okay, or on Marlon Bamba.
It was a hard foul. Well, we're in the playoffs, so talagang nararapat to. Playoff foul lang yun.
So Donald Todok will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
We may nagpapa-shoutout. Shout out to Earl John Ramos. See you soon daw, SINAG Liga Asya.
Nako po, ang best friend ko.
Ano ba to? The return?
Bakit ganun, Enzo?
The return of the bear?
Nag-chat sa'yo, biglang may shoutout kagad sir. Ako, Sandy, nagpapa-shoutout ako. Wala akong shoutout na narinig eh.
Kasi kanina ko ba nag-chat kay Direk Billy? Hindi naman
Pero
sa akin.
sinabi ni Direk, may
Diretso
thumbs up
siya.
na daw ako eh.
Thumbs up.
Nag-thumbs up ka na daw na shoutout ako. Hinintay ko kaya yun. Tinapos ko yung buong 4 games na yun ha.
Ay, narinig mo naman yung mga announcement ni Boss Ray.
Oo naman,
Yun
yun
ako
na
kasi.
kailangan natin
Yun
unahin.
yung
Pero
inuna ko kasi.
eto, at the end of the third quarter, just a 13-point lead by Taytay J Project against IGT Warriors. So the question is, anong adjustments ang gagawin nila head coach Jerome Ejercito coming into the fourth and final quarters? Our score 69 to 56. Pero SLA fans, we still have one more quarter remaining. We'll be back after this.
Sobrang bilis ba? Iyan ang bilis ng FiberX. Iyan ang internet.
Welcome back, SLA fans. This game is brought to you by Integrated Green Technology, a better solution for waste disposal. Siyempre, Video Gear Incorporated, the official broadcast partner of SINAG, Liga, Asya, and Photon, the official mobility partner of SINAG, Liga, Asya. Kayang-kaya sa Photon. And syempre, ang dami natin mga sponsors dito ngayon sa Lakas Kwarenta natin as IGT Warriors. Last 10 minutes of the ball game, a win or go home situation. Who will move on to the quarterfinals to? That is the question that will be answered after 10 minutes of basketball action here in the fourth and final quarter.
Hopefully, malay mo, mag-competitive itong laro na to, di ba?
Yun ang kailangan nating abangan, Enzo. Kahit ako, aabangan ko yun. That's Derek Opalde from downtown.
Kasado pa rin, di ba?
Good start at the first bucket, first possession for the fourth and final quarter. A 3-point shot from Derek Opalde.
The play was exactly for Derek Obalde. That weave play na ginagawa ng Taytay, set him up wide open dun sa favorite spot ni Obalde. That right wing 3-pointer. That's really Derek Obalde's spot. I mean, against Malolos Republic, we keep on referencing that game. He had like 3 consecutive makes from that right wing alone. 2 3-pointers and then yung pull-up 2-pointer, di ba?
And eto si Derek Obalde, he is averaging 28.8% na 3-point line. Pero ito naman si Paul Gonzalgo during their last game, 14.7 rebounds. Grabe
4
performance
steals, diba?
ni Paul Gonzalgo. Pero eto, let's turn it over muna to our courtside reporter. Alam kong inabangan mo to, Enzo. Si Courtney Buenaventura for her report for Paul Gonzalgo. Courtney?
Yes, from the last game, IGT Warriors was slowed down because of their turnovers. I asked Paul Gonzalgo on what is his plan to lessen this. Most especially, he's actually the primary player. Kaya naman base sa kanya, first quarter pa lang na-pressure na sila with how aggressive the other team is. Kaya naman, one of the main reminders he gave his teammates ay huwag mawalan ng kumpiyansa at ituloy-tuloy lang ang laban. Back to you, Enzo and Rory.
Diba, yun nga ang inabangan mo, Enzo, si Paul Gonzalgo. Kasi he now has 14 points here in this ball game. Pati si Alden Ricafraca, both players have 14 already.
Yes, but also one of the reasons why I'm waiting for that report ni Courtney on Paul Gonzalgo is because no Von Ignacio,
Yes.
no John Ferrios. who else would you, diba, if you're Coach Jerome Hercito and Coach EJ File, who would you trust with your team to lead the way, diba? Some of these players actually na IGT bago pa lang, including Alden Ricafranca, galing Bayabas, Kenneth Lipia nung simula ng season, diba? Paul Gonzalgo is their leader. That's why I was interested to know bakit, or ano ba yung mindset nila coming into this ballgame kasi if you have a twice to beat advantage and you lose it, di ba biglang na-force na do or die yan.
That's
The mindset is different. The momentum is gone from your side, and even yung chemistry nyo matitest din dyan eh. Kasi dun na magsisimula yung pressure. Yung mental fortitude nyo nga, as I said in the first game, di ba, masusubukan as a team. How one are you with each other? And Paul Gonzalgo, he is a true leader, and to Courtney's reports, di ba? Paul Gonzalgo stays focused.
And that's why they are trailing by 13 points here in this ball game. With 8 minutes of action here.
Natawa ako sinabi mo. Positive yung sinabi, and that's why they're down by 13 points.
Hindi, kasi again, pwede pang mas malaki yung laban That's what I'm
true.
saying. Kasi
13 points na lang.
imagine, walang John Ferriols, walang Von Ignacio. Who is stepping up? Paul Gonzalgo, eto rin si Galindez, and si Joffrey Rivera.
Yes, and by the way, itong Galindez, I mean, he was really struggling last game in terms of yung pag-atake niya. He is a slasher. But then ngayon, he found his touch from shooting. Diba? This players dito sa Lakas 40, okay, you're not gonna give me this attack. I'm gonna learn how to shoot. Diba? Like this, Galindez takes a shot.
But misses, and here comes Todok. Again, Todok averaging 1.3 blocks per game. Imagine for his size, for his height, intimidator to down low.
Timing kasi, ibang players na ganyan, di ba? Timing na lang, dinadaan sa haba. And that timing ni Kerubin, di ba? Out-jumping 4 green shirts.
As Todok gets the offensive rebound and manages to sink that one in. Ito lang yung parang downside ni Todok kasi he's aggressive defensively. He is the 10th overall in terms of fouls per game. Averaging 3 fouls a game itong si Todok. Pero you cannot blame him. He's trying to do his job.
Oo. Speaking of doing his job, look at that beautiful dish by Derek.
Cobalde to Wilfer Leodones. And now increasing the lead to 21 points, the highest lead of the ball game.
Pagkasabi mo na kanina na 13 lang, no, bigla naging 21.
May nakarinig ba?
Mga manonood ng live sa atin, narinig tayo.
From J Project. Kasi nung sinabi ko lang 13, sinabi nila, 13 lang? Dagdagan pa natin.
Hey, don't forget, IGT is also one of our sponsors, so narinig din siguro ng IGT.
Oh, naman na Sir Michael.
Yes, Michael Jimenez and Ma'am
yes.
Lani Cruz.
Yes, Sir Michael, maraming salamat nung Christmas, Grabe. Thank you very much sa Christmas gift mo, Sir Michael.
Ano yun?
Wala ka kasi nun Nagbigay si Sir Michael Jimenez nung Christmas na yun.
Yeah,
So, hindi ko na sasabihin. Sabi na Sir Michael yan. Sir Michael, tapos na yung Christmas. New Year naman.
Kung bahala dyan, pag ikaw, nilapitan, nagtanong yung mga tao, anong binigay sa'yo ng tao.
Good block right there for Jeff Paraiso.
Eh, nagulat din si Kerubin, naabot ni Paraiso yun eh.
He thought he was in paradise na kasi he thought he was wide open, but Paraiso was right there to deny him, and now 10 on the shot clock. 5 minutes and 55 seconds remaining here in the fourth. A three-point shot for David Galindez. Much needed galing dito sa IGT. Will that be the fire starter for the Warriors?
There's still time.
As Tai J Project, this is the right thing to do. Take your time every post. Oh, good fake by Todo.
Dalawa.
And good box out by Derek Cobalde, but too aggressive that time.
The 2 second generation players, diba? The 2 sons of PBA legends. Box out doon.
Oh. Battle of the Adamson Falcon. An Adamson Falcon and the battle of a UST Growling Tiger.
There you go. Do not forget the Growling Tigers.
And do not forget Ateneo rin, Enzo.
Sige.
And eto, 11 seconds on the shot clock with 5 minutes and 28 seconds remaining in the fourth as Derek, that's his range. And finds the bottom of the net for Derek Cobalde.
Grabe. Mabigyan mo lang ng konting space lang eh. Kasado na agad yung tira ni Cobalde.
Like,
just like his father, di ba? One of the greatest shooters of all time.
Eto, maganda talaga yung tandem nila magkapatid. We all know Paulo Hubalde, he is a pass-first player. Ito naman kuya niya, catch and shoot
Yes.
yung ginagawa niya. So, magandang tandem ng magkapatid na yan, no?
Yes, and I mean, Kuya Pao, di ba? Magaling na point guard nga siya eh. One of the demigod na ang pangalan niya ngayon. But back then, he was known as one of the point guards in the entire country. Passing, triple-double machine, ba? A UE Warrior, or former UE Red Warrior, di ba? That program is known to develop, you know, one of the best point guard programs in the entire country. Ano ba yung lineage ng UE pagdating sa mga point guards? Paul Lee, di ba? Marcy Arellano, James Martinez, Paul Artadi, di ba? UE, land of the where mga point guards and mga guardia doon lumalabas. James Yap is there. We talked about him in the first game. But dito naman, Derek Ubalde, a known shooter. I mean, pareho sila actually ni EJ File na 90s naglaro sa UST and they were under one coach, di ba? The late great coach Arik Del Rosario sila naglaro.
And right now, 4 minutes and 39 seconds remaining here. 20-point lead for Taytay J Project as they are enjoying this huge margin as...
May sumisenya sa akin sa bitch ng Taytay.
Oh, hi. Again, back-to-back threes. No age requirement from three-point land for Derek Hubalde.
No age requirement.
Anyone can shoot those threes. Di ba? Bakit? However, again, another three-point shot. This time on the other end for Daven Galindez.
Hindi ko na kasi narinig yun eh. Bakit yung susunod na tira na titignan ko muna na ID.
May passport muna before ka pwedeng tumira. Di ba parang baril lang, di ba? You need some permits, di ba? Before you can
baril
shoot.
pa talaga yung ano mo.
Kasi lock and loaded lagi si Derek Ubalde, di ba?
First time mo lang kasi binanggit din yung age requirement.
Marami pang ako nakasulat dyan eh. Pero again, locked and loaded from downtown for our lakas. Shot of the quarter hatid sa inyo ng integrated green technology. A better solution for waste disposal.
Look at the ovation.
Oh my.
Look at the ovation the first five, the starting unit of this Taytay J Project have from their bench, di ba? Lahat ng players, coaches, and even the other people there, mga fans nila, tumayo. They all got up and high-fived and applauded the first five as they, you know, parang tinatawag yan sa baseball na curtain call eh. It's called the curtain call na, you know, pag ipalabas na yung mga starting players mo, you know, you give respect to them, di ba? Palakpakan mo for their effort. They set the tone. They play this game perfectly and, you know, binakap nila sinabi ko na Taytay J Project, di ba, is one of the best, one of, if not the best team in Lakas Kwarenta. I know that Mapua 5-2-1, ang mga kalaban nila in the second round has something to say about it kasi we saw them talunin itong Taytay J Project in the elimination round and at the same time, we finally saw Mapua with a full 15-man roster kanina and nakakatakot talaga ang Mapua, di ba?
And that's what I'm looking for kasi again, magiging full house na ang Mapua 5-2-1 Trading Inc. dito sa ating quarterfinals 2 kasi nakita natin sa do or die, doon sila nakompleto eh.
Yes, doon pa, di ba? Most important game, doon sila nakompleto. Medyo nangapalang na una sa simula, di ba? Dikit yung laro kanina. But then, in the end game, in the second half, lumabas ang tunay na laro ng Mapua 5-2-1. And also, speaking of, we're talking about the best teams, di ba? The number 1 and number 2 teams in Bracket B, VPD and MC Sports Management, di ba? Sitting pretty din sila.
Yes, and pero ito, may timeout break tayo. Our score 84-64 with 3 minutes and 19 seconds remaining.
Tapos na ang elimination. Nandito na ang mga humamon. Sino ang matika? Isa ng lakas. Power ang matras. 40 pataas. SLA. Liga. Nanginginig ba?
Welcome back, SLA fans, and look at this, yung playoff bracket that we're talking about just now. Enzo.
I just want to focus at this left corner. Ito, itignan sino mga kalaban nila. IGT ba or Taytay J Project with this much time, 3 minutes and 19 remaining? Diba? 20-point lead for Taytay J Project. Safe to say na silang dalawa will have a rematch of that elimination round matchup, diba? Either Taytay J Project can avenge that loss nila sa Mapua 5-1 or will Mapua 5-1 just continue their dominance?
And that is the question. Pero 3 minutes remaining. IGT Warriors still have a chance.
22-point lead. Medyo every second that passes by, palit na yan for the IGT Warriors.
And nakita natin kanina yung bench ng Taytay J Project wasn't happy with that one. Pero look at that lakas move of the quarter. Hatid sa inyo ng photo the official mobility partner of SINAG Liga, Asya.
Beautiful fadeaway jumper galing dito kay Long, no?
Grabe yung fadeaway jumper na yun. One word lang masasabi ko, or one name.
Kobe.
Kobe.
Eh, ikaw bahala dyan.
Ano bang gusto mo? Ibahin pa natin?
Never mind.
No more.
sabi ko never mind.
And eto, let's look at head coach John Hepila as they are now enjoying a 20-point lead. As clearly an unsportsmanlike foul call on Verroque. Kasi he wasn't aiming for the ball there. So Paul Gonzalgo will shoot 2 free throws.
Plus ball possession pa ng IGT, di ba? But one thing dito sa IGT, they're continuing to fight this ball game. You know, you have to question minsan, you know, was it the right move to change your lineup mid-season, di ba? Did well at the start, but then, you know, medyo nawala yung chemistry nila. They haven't found that right rhythm just yet. Especially in this playoffs, di ba? Makita natin medyo nangangapa pa yung ibang players, may nahihiya, di ba? And also malaking factor na wala ngayon si Coach John Ferrios and na-injure si Von Ignacio last game. If Von Ignacio, their point guard, was healthy nung game 1, would we be seeing something different? Would we even have a game 2? Those are the what-ifs if you're the IGT Warriors.
And for Taytay J Project, halatang they took advantage talaga. Yung absence nila Von Ignacio and John Ferriols.
Yes, and that's what you're supposed to do, di ba? Bakit nung game 1 nga, andun si John Ferriols, walang reinforcement ng Taytay J Project, di ba? What basically Taytay J Project did in these 2 games was not feel sorry for themselves. They had no excuses kami. Lalaro kami, we'll play our best. We'll show up when we need to. And again, like I said, the numbers for after the elimination round just backed it up. Halos lahat, best in the league, second best in the league, or even, you know, fourth best na nga ata pinakamababa nila is Sir Ray Punong Bayan comes into the ball game for the second time dahil starter siya, tandaan natin, di ba?
And again, Ray Punong Bayan is on the floor right now for Taytay J Project. Siya yung in-interview kanina ni Courtney Buenaventura during our halftime interview.
Papadalas na pagbanggit mo kay Courtney.
Edi, sa ating courtside reporter kanina nung halftime. Etong si Ray Punong Bayan. Who you mentioned? Si Jaworski.
Yes, of course, a former
PBA
legend, former teammate of our COO, Coach Leo, di ba? You know, get well soon to the Big J, the legend himself, the living legend.
And speaking of, since nabanggit na si Jaworski, banggitin ko na rin ang aking tito na nagturo ng basketball sa akin. Just want to greet the Camiguin Pride, no other than
nakalimutan mo pangalan.
Joke lang. Abet Gidaben, syempre. Ang tito ko na si Abet Gidaben.
Tito mo pala yun?
Yes.
Of course, a legend himself. Yung palitan nila ni Don Ramon noong back in the 80s until na meron kakilala tayo na medyo sinira yung listahan yung palitan nila.
Pero eto, we are now down to the last 2 minutes of this ball game.
Maliit na yung time na sisigaw natin yung pangalan ng favorite player natin sa Taytay, pumasok eh.
Oo nga eh. Sayang, hindi.
Third ko na, that time ako na nagawa nun sa sarili ko.
Hindi na nakalaro.
Oo.
Hindi na naglaro eh.
Na-injured eh. Na-injured siya.
Na-injured daw.
During practice, yes. Kaya nga hindi siya umakit dito sa third floor eh, ng SM Southmall. Kasi hirap na siya maglakad.
Ganun ba? May elevator naman ah.
Hirap nga siya. Kung nakita, if you saw long weekend, he's having a hard time walking. Sayang yun for Punong Bayan. That would have brought Taytay J Project's bench in They would have went ballistic after that.
They were already standing up when Ray Punong Bayan had that shot.
Tatalunan.
Oo. Kulang na lang yung pagpasok ng bola para tumalon sila. As you can see there, they are now smiling as they are just 1 minute and 20 seconds away to qualify for our quarterfinals 2 of SINAG Liga Asya Lakas Kwarenta.
Setting up a date with Mapua 5-2-1 trading.
Yes, a rematch from the eliminations kung saan nagwagi
Mapua.
ang Mapua.
That was less than 24 hours after matalo ng Taytay ang Malolos Republic, di ba?
Yes. So, magandang bakbakan yun. So,
full lineup Mapua versus, ay rejuvenated Taytay J Project. Punong Bayan, short lang, sayang.
A 3-point shot. No good. Tinapik ang bola. Ball stays with IGT and there's gonna be a foul call. As 2 free throws dito for Daven Galindez. As Galindez has 18 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists here in this ball game.
Galindez stepped up big time. He played really well. Sila ni Paul Gonzalgo, Joffer Rivera, they did their job dito. It's just that Taytay is just too deep, too strong of a team, di ba?
And for Alden Ricafranca naman of IGT, this is not his usual numbers. I thought he's the person who's gonna be stepping up. Pero imagine, for 16 minutes of playing time, he only scored 2 points.
Well, pinaghandaan talaga kasi sila netong Taytay J Project and they were ready for them.
Kasi Alden Ricafranca is the team leader for IGT Warriors in terms of scoring per game.
Yes, and halo mo pa dyan yung numbers niya from the Bayabas Kennel Leap, di ba?
Oo. Former Bayabas Kennel Leap and now played for IGT Warriors.
Sayang, bitin lang yun.
And now, 32 seconds remaining. And the next game natin, Enzo, meron pa tayo dito for our main event. For another do or die, win or go home situation between CAVITE Sea Lions and San Juan Kings Exile.
Yan na, speaking of the San Juan Kings Exile.
Kita natin ang buong San Juan Kings Exile getting ready right now for their next game. Kasi ang makakatapat nila, walang iba kung hindi ang CAVITE Sea Lions on your screen right now. Magandang bakbakan ulit yan, SLA fans. As you can see, Mark Barcos right now, one of the key players. However, I can't see Dexter Gobis pa rin.
Wala pa rin siya, di ba? Mamali mo naman na the dugout or what. We'll find out later.
Pero siya yung parang entrance ni Michael Jordan. No?
But sa kabila din naman, wala din naman. I didn't see also Bumla Brusca for San Juan Kings Exile, di ba? So, might not know. Malay mo, nasa dugout lang. Ganun. We'll have to find out later on the next game.
Pero eto, congratulations to Taytay J Project as they will proceed to the block.
Pinalpal pa ni Ricafranca. Look at the Taytay bench telling Ricafranca, ba't mo ginawa yun?
Susugurin ba nila si Alden?
Friendly competition lang din
this
yan.
This is just a friendly competition for IGT and Taytay J Project. But again, congratulations for Taytay J Project upsetting IGT Warriors.
Yes. The first team
who
to
lost.
Qualify. Diba? The first team down from now twice to be disadvantaged. Ngayon qualifies for the second round, setting up a date with Mapua 5-2-1 trading. Pero let's give a special shout out and thank you dito sa IGT Warriors to Sir Boss Mike Jimenez, Ma'am Lani Cruz, their team owners, of course Coach Jerome Ejercito, Coach EJ File, and all the players netong IGT Warriors. Thank you so much po for participating in this inaugural season of the Lakas Kwarenta. We can't wait to see you sa Lakas Kwarenta 2.0.
Yes, yun na pa kailangan. Again, this is just our first Lakas Kwarenta game. That's our final score, 88-78. A 10-point win for Taytay J Project. And let's turn it over to our courtside reporter, Courtney Buenaventura, for our SINAG Best Player of the Game. Courtney?
Para naman sa ating SINAG Lakas Best Player of the Game, presented by J Project, we have Sir Donald Todok with 19 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists from Taytay J Project. Sir Donald, napansin ko na the team has been securing its win every quarter. Kaya ano po yung mga naging bilin sa inyo ni Coach na nagbigay ng lakas sa buong team para ibigay ang lahat ng makakaya nyo for this do or die matchup?
Siyempre yung pinapractice namin, tsaka yung tulong-tulong kami. Tsaka sayang naman yung pinaghirapan namin kaya hard training kami para paghandaan tong laro na to.
Now I'm giving you the opportunity to greet all your family members, your friends, and your supporters.
Una, nagpapasalamat nga pala ako kay Lord dahil binigay sa amin itong laban na to, sa mga teammate ko na nagtulong-tulong para mapanalo itong laro na to.
Thank you very much, Sir Donald, and congratulations again. Back to you, Enzo and Rowie.
Thank you very much, Courtney. That's Donald Todok, our SINAG Best Player of the Game for Taytay J Project. And congratulations to Taytay J Project for advancing to our quarterfinals too. Enzo, any final thoughts sa game na yun?
Well, first of all, thank you so much once again to the IGT Warriors, Boss Mike Jimenez, Ma'am Lani Cruz, Coach Jerome Ejercito, Coach EJ Fals, and the rest of the players. See you all soon sa Lakas Kwarenta 2.0. But para dito sa Taytay J Project, for sure they'll celebrate a little bit ngayon, but they'll recalibrate and retool and refocus themselves kasi ang mga katapat nila, ang team na tumalo sa kanila in the elimination round. Itong Mapua 5-1 trading, that game will be fireworks. Pero speaking of fireworks, Rowie,
Siyempre, abangan nyo lahat yun, SLA fans, kasi parating na ang quarterfinals to natin. Pero for our next game is our last game for our Tuesday triple-header do-or-die game. It's gonna be Cavite Sea Lions versus San Juan Kings Exile. This is Rowie Sacote accompanied by Enzo Galarosa and Courtney Benaventura, and of course the remarkable SINAG crew led by Direk Nomar Santiago. Once again, this is SINAG Liga Asya Lakas Kwarenta. To our dedicated SLA fans, we'll see you guys in our next quarterfinals game. Peace!